I knew I didn't succeed there. I knew I failed. Mistakes are fine and failing is fine, but as long as you react to it in the right way. Don't search for perfection, search for progression. Why try and be perfect? No one's perfect, but we can always progress. Everyone can get better, everyone can improve.
Obstacle course racing, or OCR, is basically an endurance sport. So it involves a lot of running, and then yung running niya is mostly on trail. And in between those, there will be an obstacle there. It's a very new sport, kaya kahit na you came from other sports background and you're a pro at whatever sport it is, pagdating mo dito, beginner ka pa rin.
I've actually heard about obstacle course racing and my friends have done it before, but I've never tried it. I've always wanted to try it. I've seen it online, so I'm glad that I have this opportunity now to try it. When I walked in, there's just so much stuff here. There's rings, there's ropes, there's poles, there's ladders, there's so much stuff and so many obstacles that I want to try out and figure out how to use them and how to get past them. It's just something new, something different, something I'm not good at, and that's what interests me, something that pushes me out of my comfort zone.
My name is Dan Petaxil, and I'm a marketing professional. To be honest, I'm kind of intimidated right now. The first-timer's feeling is obviously right there. Na when you see these obstacles, you kind of think, do I really have to go through all that?
Good morning, welcome to Obstacle Sports Factory. I'm Jay, I'll be your coach. We'll do a quick warm-up first, and then I'll introduce you to most of the basic and not so basic obstacles here. Go,
Let's
3
do it.
rounds, run.
Let's go.
Being a multi-skill, marami siyang dinidevelop. Physically, you use every body part. So you have to have the strength, and then muscle endurance.
If you think about it in the actual race, you're running for however many miles or kilometers, then you come up to an obstacle, already tired. And that's what Coach Jay was trying to recreate. He was trying to get us tired before we start the obstacle.
That's the first part of the warm-up, by the way.
First part. I thought that was the warm-up done. Apparently we're doing part 2. Oh, 1 minute of this. I'm feeling it already.
That, tight lang.
I'm really tightening and tensing my abs right now. Oh.
Lang. Go.
Oh. That's made me think about it. I've done it! Yes.
Oh, not that red.
They're still red though. They're still red. Good job, man. Good job.
Good job, Dave.
Woo! So after the 2 warm-ups, Coach Jay, he introduced us to the different obstacles and just showed us how to get over them and how to maneuver them, like in the proper technique.
You're gonna see these 2 walls on the board as out. O, you go over, you go under, U, and you go through.
I've watched too many movies.
This is a 4-foot hurdle. The goal is to just go over.
Yes. Each time I went up to an obstacle, I thought in my mind, there's no way I can do this. How would you climb up that thing?
Yep, exactly.
Oh, there we go. Now what? But then, Coach Jay would show us how to do it. Then he'd give you confidence and say you can do it. And then in the end, look what you can achieve.
It's called the Z wall in other brands, but it's basically a wall traverse.
So after the demo, straight into the real thing. So we ran around and we did various different obstacles. It's kind of difficult because we'd run a circuit of the whole gym and then we'd do an obstacle. It's not as easy as it was when we were just trying out the obstacle. We would go up to the obstacle and do it first time in the practice, but then when you're tired, when you're running, when you're sweating, when you're slipping, then it's different. It's a different game. The burn, the burn.
It was a bit more difficult or challenging in the simulation part because I think that there was also pressure on ourselves to really do good for each obstacle. I think it only shows that even if you think you're already strong or you use a proper technique, there are times talaga na parang your body can't really keep up with the pace.
Sorry. So there's one part with the Z wall. So you're actually scaling a wall sideways like this. And in the practice, I could do it. But then when we were running around and it came to the real thing, I kept falling off. Can't do it. When I couldn't do it, I was so frustrated because I'd literally done it 5 minutes before. I had literally done it. I was just so annoyed because I knew that I could do it, but I just couldn't. It's so hard. So hard. I did it before, I don't know why I can't do it anymore. So it's really about thinking, and because I was tired, and because I was sweating and all that kind of stuff, I didn't have control of my brain. I was really using brute strength and relying on my limbs and my arms and my legs to try and do it. Not the way to do it.
One of the greatest battles happens in the mind there, especially when you're conquering the really high walls already. Prior to doing all those, there was a slight moment of me telling myself that I may not be able to do that because it's too high or that I might fall off eventually.
I came here thinking, this looks so difficult, like, how am I going to do any of this? I didn't think I was going to get to the top. As I was like in the motion, you start thinking, oh, I can do this. Like, I get to the ramp and I'm like seeing that I'm going higher up. Oh, that's good. And then I get my fingers to the top. I'm like, whoa, I've reached the top. Oh, it's high up here, man. So as you're doing it, you realize you can do this. So why was I doubting myself before? Why did I think I couldn't do it? Like, once you've done it once, you can keep going and yeah, have some fun. Yeah, that was fun. Thanks, man. This is awesome.
Ang pinakamagandang nadi-develop mo when you're doing OCR is mental and emotional development. Dahil nga dun sa challenges that come along the way. And it teaches you to overcome. Kaya kailangan meron kang perseverance, tenacity. I mean, how hungry you are to finish that. I need to finish this race, but I need to conquer this obstacle muna. So small goals towards the finish line, towards the bigger goal.
you've got an obstacle of that height, believe in yourself, even though it is twice the size of me, run up to it and just go for it. Grab the top and like lift yourself up. In this environment, you've got many opportunities to fail, but you have 10 times more opportunities to succeed. So for every obstacle that you fail or you can't do, there's so many more that you can achieve and you can keep going again.
And that's the game plan. Let's go. Oh. Oh my God. I can't believe I did it. Woo! Thanks for watching Game Plan.